Hello, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you on this global event. I'm happy to be present here and be a part of this international conference. Wishing you all a happy World Intellectual Property Day and intellectually creative year ahead. So, I'm Shiva Mehta, attorney and managing associate at YJ Trivedi and Company, India. And I'm glad to be the part of this World Intellectual Property Forum 2021 and share my views on patent landscape. So, working in and out with patents and dealing with patent prosecutions in India, and our firm has came along a long way with a wide experiences in patent prosecution and landscaping. So, sharing a few things about the norms and prevalent about things about patent landscape. So, in this views, I shall be covering certain topics about why patent landscape is important and why it is important to understand its depth. So, as we all understand that in common parlance, landscape provides us an overview of any area. So, a landscape is something which gives you an overview of a given area. Similarly, patent landscape is all about patents and the organization of patents in a given technological area. So, a simple definition of patent landscape could be as an overview of the patenting activity and trends in the given technological domain or a given parlance of intellectual property. So, patent landscape is essentially a state of the art in the given field of technological search. Now, as a common belief, and around 80% of the technological and the scientific information which is contained in patents is not published anywhere. So, patent in depth contains a vast amount of knowledge. So, there are literally million of published patents as well as patent applications that are available for review to the public, and this has an overwhelming treasure of information and scientific data. So, this treasure of information would only be useful and critical and relevant references in a given subject matter are identified and analyzed in a manner, and it is given to you in a format which shall then be able to make you a decision. So it could then provide you the information which leads to an actionable decision making. So this is all what patent landscape is about. So patent landscape analysis is a proven multi-step process to parse through and organize all this vast database of patenting and extract the data from this vast information. It is an in-depth analysis that sketches the details of the prevailing technology and the market trends in the concerned technological domain. So, a completed patent landscape analysis project consists of a set of technical references and accompanying analytics from legal as well as business point of view. So, with a complete and a foolproof patent analysis report at the end, the user can evaluate not only his business forgo, but he can also evaluate the legal consequences which could come forth. So, this information enables large companies, large corporates, startups, research and develop institutes, or even the investors to understand the market potential as well as the trending trends in the technology or trending trends of the market. the investor here then comes to know where does his money lies in, or in which technology he is going to invest his money. So if, for example, if the technology is already in public domain, or there are n number of patents already available, or n number of researches going on the particular technology, then why would certain investor would invest in those particular technology or in those particular domain when he already knows the consequences of the future of the technology? So patent landscape analysis is a report which not only gives the investors a map through, but it also provides large companies or even startups or even the inventors to look through the roadmap of what they are going to do in future. So patent landscape analysis gives all this information, gives this thorough information only when it is done by an expert, or let's say not a patent expert basically, but yeah, a patent expert would be advisable, but a person who has an in-depth knowledge, or by any person who understands the weightage of that report and who understands the legal as well as the technological aspects in that area. So, in order to make a reliable and a valuable report on which a decision has to be made, it is important that the person carrying out the patent landscape analysis has the thorough and in depth knowledge of not only the intellectual property domain but also the legal aspects as well as the technology of that particular field. So, talking about why patent landscape analysis is important, or who are the beneficiaries of patent landscape analysis, the first and the foremost thing that comes in mind while thinking about a patent landscape analysis report is, what does the patent landscape analysis provide? So, it provides the existing state of the art to whom? To, let's say, to the researchers or to the inventors or to the innovators or to the investors. And why does it provide so? So that it helps them to pave their way further in their researches, in their innovations, to pave their way further in the market, and to help them or to guide them where do they want to invest, or where they are investing is the right way of their investment or not. It is through this report that one comes to know about the big players of the particular technological domain. Let's say there are n number of patent technologies on softwares, on electronics and hardwares. So it is important for me as a newcomer to know the already existing players or the giant players in this CRI related inventions or in this electronics. So it is very important for an investor or for a researcher to know about who are the existing competitors in the already technological domain. So not only this, patent landscape analysis would also provide a detailed market analysis of the technology. So is this technology useful to the market or is already available in market? And if yes, it is already available in market, then who are the players already dealing in the market, and where do I have my scope to deal with it? So this is useful also for considering potential mergers and acquisitions. So when larger corporations or larger companies are even thinking of mergers and acquisitions, patent portfolio of that particular company or that particular organization definitely plays an important role. It definitely has that weightage. So while having a thorough landscape over those particular field or those particular patents on which the mergers or acquisition is based on, you could come to know where this particular organization stands and what is the actual worth of this particular organization. Though it is necessary to have an overview of all IP assets of that particular mergers and acquisitions while assessing the patent portfolio, but yes, indeed, patent landscape analysis would definitely play an important role when you are thinking of acquiring a patent portfolio over certain companies. If we are talking about, let's say, not only patent acquisition or the mergers, but also when you're talking about in and out licensing opportunities, yeah, I want to give my this patent and make it open for innovations, then also this patent landscape analysis report, that is a thorough patent landscape analysis report, plays a very important and vital role to know who could be your future licensees or licensors, or who are the already existing competitors in this particular domain. So not only this, it also provides you the information of your customers or your future customers or your suppliers, from where you can have your money invested in your project. So not only R&D institutions or the large companies are investing in patent landscape analysis, but also many startups or many universities are coming up with patent landscape analysis report to know the future or paths of their innovation or the future path of their R&D, and to interact and to attract more of the investors. So when you have a clear roadmap that, okay, I am investing in this technology which has a very bright future, or which has less number of patents, or which has certain open areas or certain gaps to work on to improvise the technology, then you definitely can attract a generous amount of investors for your startups. So it is not only an important tool for big organizations or R&D institutes, but it is also an important tool for startups when they are just an initiating bud in the business area. So this also helps to identify, apart from investing, the investors or merger and acquisition thing or licensing of the thing, what patent landscape analysis provides is it provides you an overview or an insight of those white spaces which already exist. So by white space means there are certain gaps which patents may not have been covered. So what are those gaps which the patent documents have failed to cover through patent claims? Could be your white space or could be your opportunity for anyone out of there to work on that particular technology, or could be that white space or that particular gap which you have just recognized through your patent landscape report, could be your opportunity for an improved version of your technology, and then move forward on the technology. So for this patent mapping or getting this patent white space, as I said before, it is very important that your patent landscape analysis is carried out by a person who understands the value of your technology, as well as understands the value and the language of patent claims. So it is very much important that a true patent expert evaluates all those patent documents or all those white databases from where you find those white spaces or white gap. So ideally, it is believed that a patent expert or a person familiar with this technological aspect would have to invest a generous amount of time to give you a report which you can rely upon, or which gives you an ultimate actionable and decision making power. So in general, what are the steps involved in creating a patent landscape report? So, first and the foremost thing is you have to decide why do you want to carry out a patent landscape. So, what is the end use? So, do you want to find out a white space or a gap and then move ahead for patenting that technology for which you have found a gap? Or you just want to analyze a patent portfolio of certain companies for acquisition and mergers, or you want to have an patent validate or invalidate searches to know the area whether you are free to operate those patents or not. Or in certain cases, it has been observed that after a certain period or after an abandonment of certain patents, is this available for use or not? So, first thing is very important at the initial stage of your patent landscape report that you yourself know that why exactly do you want a patent landscape report. Secondly, as the second thing which comes in mind is who is performing the report and from which database your actual information has been gathered. Even the database plays an important role. So there are very much a wide database that free as well as paid databases available from where you can extract all your patent informations. So it is important to determine which particular search tool, let's say for a Viper database or European Patent Office database or Indian Patent Office database, or let's say any of the pet databases of SciFinder or Darwin's or anything which you want to use or which you can rely on for your project. The third important thing is you assess the geographical locations of the wide databases. Let's say in India, there are the technology has been developed on 5G, but let's say in certain other regions of the world, that technology has already an improved version of the technologies is available. So it is very important that a geographical area or a jurisdiction of your landscape has been determined. So you want to look into this particular region or in this particular area, this many number of patents or this many things of technology have been already in public domain. So it is very important to know your jurisdiction. Again, it is also important to know at to what time your report is based on. So with in this current we are living in this century where invention takes place every second, would not be wrong if I say that. So time is also a very important part. So whether you want to look at out the database for 10 years or for 5 years or for coming 2 years is also an important aspect to look into it when you are looking for the players or when you are looking for the big players in the technological domain. So this kind of refined searches or this kind of refined product or application searches would ultimately lead you to a customized patent landscape report which you can categorize according to your needs. So you can just say, okay, I want a landscape report in so and so jurisdiction for a period of 10 years, and I also want to look at abandoned patents in those region or in those time era, so I could figure it out, are those inventions open to public already, so I need not to invest my money there and I could invest in another kind of things. So it is very important to know why do you want to carry out a patent landscape, and it is important to know it is carried out thoroughly and wisely and is carried out in a manner in which it could be useful for you to arrive at an actionable decision. So why is this patent landscape process so important? As I said, it provides you a gold mine of information available to everyone on the internet, including your competitors. So it provides you a map for navigating through your competitors and come out with flying colors. So, you get multiple options while you do patent landscape analysis. Patent landscape analysis, I would like to mention, is not a static report. It gives you multiple options through patent landscape analysis. What you do today or what you find today as very useful or favorable option may not be the scenario when you look at it few months down the lane. That may be because of the change in business lanes or R&D have changed, or your strategies have changed, or you have a new technological evolution. So here we are looking at the technologies globally and globally spread patents. So a whole lot of information has to be looked into it, keeping in mind all the areas of this. So certain industries such as electronics and softwares are developing day in and day out. So it is very important to know what aspects you are looking for and what legal aspects do you have from. So in a nutshell and in summarizing the importance of patent landscape or while doing a patent landscape report, it is very important to keep in mind these three things and the synergy between these three things, which is business, technological domain, and its legal aspects. So then and then only the ultimate report which you have in your hand, you would be able to arrive at an actionable decision. So that's it, and I would like to thank all of you and the organizers, sponsors, and the participants. So thank you all of you. Good evening. Stay safe, stay healthy.